Good afternoon, everyone. So we got Tesla suing a gas station in Germany, some news from Hertz and their electric vehicle fleet, and also a look at midday Tesla shares. So let's get into it. So we got an article from Electrek. Headline is Tesla is suing a large gas station operator for a right to install charging stations. Tesla is suing Tank and Rast, a large gas station operator in Germany, for the right to install charging stations along the Autobahn. Tank and Rast is in a near monopoly position as it holds the concession for almost all Autobahn rest stops in Germany and their filling stations. It used to be a state-owned company before it was privatized in 1998, and it retained a close relationship with the government, resulting in its near monopoly. Now the company has claimed that its near monopoly on gas stations along the Autobahn extends to charging stations for electric vehicles. It has deployed some, but it retains complete control on the locations and deployment. It has also control over which companies can deploy charging stations at its rest stops. And so far, it has only allowed EnBW, MER, Ionity, and Eon Energy to operate charging stations on its properties. Tesla, along with Netherlands-based charging station company Fastned, has decided to sue in order to challenge this monopoly and be able to deploy stations along the German Autobahn. Germany's Focus reports, starting Thursday, the Dusseldorf Higher Regional Court will be hearing whether the federal government will extend the Tank and Rast monopoly at motorway service stations to include fast charging. Tesla and Fastned argue there's no reason for Tank and Rast monopoly on gas stations to extend to charging stations, as they are completely different business. Fastned also noted that it gives the company too much power as they get to decide where and if a specific location along the highways will get a charging station. A ruling is not expected to be achieved today, but negotiations are expected to start. So that's interesting to note. I learned recently that in Germany, an Autobahn is just any highway, basically. I thought the Autobahn was just a highway, but it's all the highways in Germany are Autobahns, and they have no speed limit, which is interesting. So if this company has a monopoly on all the stations, gas stations and rest stops on the Autobahn or highways, then yeah, I could see why, if they're being prevented from, if Tesla and other charging companies are being prevented from putting in charging stations, that's not cool. So understandable why they would want to sue, to say, hey, this is not fair. And next we got another article from Electrek. Headline is Hertz EV fleet reaches 50,000 in Q1, 10% of its overall vehicles. Car rental giant Hertz ended the first quarter with 50,000 electric vehicles in its fleet, accounting for 10% of its total vehicles. In Q1, Hertz credited its electrification strategy for the company's growth and positive outlook for the remainder of the year. Hertz has been at the forefront of the electric vehicle transition in the rental industry. The company first announced a massive 100,000 Tesla Model 3 order last year, while more recently adding Model Y options. Shortly after adding Tesla models to its fleet, Hertz formed a new partnership with Uber to allow its drivers to access electric vehicles. Hertz has since added several new EVs to its fleet from different OEMs, including an order for 65,000 Polestar models and, more recently, another considerable order for 175,000 GM electric cars. Hertz predicts 2 million EV rentals in 2023, approximately 5 times the number of trips this past year. The EV rental company also continues expanding its EV charging network build-out through its partnership with BP Pulse at Hertz locations in major cities. Through Hertz Electrifies, the company aims to increase EV utilization and access to charging, with Houston, Denver, and Atlanta already signed up. As for its rideshare business, Hertz says demand continues growing for electric options. According to Hertz, drivers renting an EV can increase their payout by 10% to 15% compared to an ICE model. So good to hear that Hertz is continuing to expand with its electric vehicle options. And if anyone out there needs to rent a vehicle, it's good to know that Hertz, at least in the States, you can most likely get an electric vehicle option. If it was me, I would definitely go with the Tesla option. And lastly, just have a quick look at Tesla shares midday here. Looks like Cathie Wood made a good move yesterday by picking up some shares. I guess maybe I should have got some this morning at 153, but right now trading at 159.70, up 3.87% today. but still a couple hours left in trading. I still believe that it's going to be a rough go for the next month or two. So we'll see if we get some more opportunities to pick up some shares at below 150, say. So that's my afternoon video for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully the audio is working well. My name's Evan Bertrand. This is the Evergreen channel. Subscribe if you like by clicking on the wheel. And thanks for watching.